Let's go on a hike. Let's go to the mountaintops. Let's go see the mountains show off. Let's go see where angels learn to fly. Let's go on.
Fancy Pants, Curious George and Fifi coming at you, day 72. We are just leaving, where is this, Bull Gap. It's about 8:30 and I'll turn the camera around. Campsite looks clear, I've got everything. The only thing I couldn't find when I was packing stuff up was the bag for my tent. I'm sure it's inside my pack somewhere, so I'm not too worried, but it was not a big deal to just take that and stuff it in on the top. So there's two other people still left here. Everybody else has headed out for the day. Audrey and Jim, father-daughter combo, are going to be at the same shelter I'll be staying at tonight. And depending on the weather, will determine whether or not I sleep in the shelter or set my tent up. I prefer to sleep in my tent, honestly, more privacy. But the weather keeps changing and Friday's looking like 50% chance of rain, so I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Anyways, we have, I think it's 10.6 miles to go today. Shouldn't be a problem, just gonna take my time, enjoy it. I've stopped looking at elevation changes because it does nothing other than to make me anxious. So I'm sure we'll be going up and down some hills today. Anyways, that's it for now. Fancy Pants, Curious George and Fifi. We'll check in later. Lots of really nice views on the ascent and descent of Levelland Mountain. Enjoy. Fancy Pants, Curious George and Fifi. It is just after 11 o'clock. Feeling good today. It's kind of overcast, a little bit cool, but nice hiking weather nonetheless. So the big news is, I'm going to turn the camera around and talk to you. About a mile and a half back on Levelland Mountain, coming down, I noticed that someone was missing from my strap. It was Fifi. No idea where he fell out, but I knew that I had him when I left Bull's Gap, so I was a bit frantic. I posted comments in Far Out and on Facebook saying that if anybody finds this monkey, to please call me and we'll figure out a way to get him back. Well, literally within the hour, this guy Tyler comes walking down the trail, and who's riding in his chest strap but Fifi? He's like, "Did you lose a monkey?" I said, "I sure did." And apparently Fifi must have fallen out when I had stopped to take a picture, and then I bend over to pick up my trekking poles after the fact. Because he's so little, he just kind of slides right out of the strap and I didn't even notice it. So I was super happy to get him back. Anyways, that was the excitement for the morning. The trail's been up and down. I mean, obviously it's pretty flat now, but we've been up and down a couple of mountains already. So probably have about 8-ish miles left to go for today, but feeling good, no complaints. I'm not moving super fast today, just kind of putting one foot in front of the other and enjoying each step. Anywho, that's about it for now. We'll check in later. Hey, it's Pants here. Just checked in not too long ago, but it's 12:30 and I stopped at the place where I just got water and decided to cook my dinner here and eat now, so that when I get into camp, I'm just going to eat the food that I made for lunch. So kind of makes sense. I'll show you what I'm eating. It's just about gone, but I made some nice ramen with jalapeno tuna. Lots of protein in there. And there's just something about noodles that just, I love eating noodles on trail. Comfort food, I guess. Anywho, I have about 7-ish more miles to go. So I will be on the trail shortly, certainly by 1 o'clock. And since the days are longer, I don't even have to worry about pushing, really. Not too bad a walk. I looked at the elevation. So just going to enjoy the afternoon hike. And even if I get in there at 5 or 6 o'clock this evening, it'll be fine. Anyways, nice campsite here. That trail over there is where I had to walk down to get water. It was actually probably about 0.2 of a mile down there and quite a big hill coming back up. But anyways, got plenty of water and I'll be good to go. Check in later. Nancy Pants and Curious George. Oh boy, those views on Cowrock Mountain were outstanding. I'm currently climbing Wildcat Mountain, which is going northbound after Tesnatee Gap. Holy smokes, I'm going to turn the camera around. So you can see Cowrock in the distance. The trail is just, luckily there is some semblance of switchbacks, but it is straight up, man. I'm having to stop like every 10 steps. It is steep. So the switchback goes there. I can't twist around that far enough. Oh, I don't want to fall off the mountain. To where I'm standing, and then straight up there. And then you can kind of sort of see the top way up there. So I'll get through it, but man, this is tough. Awesome. I'm hearing thunder. Looks like there's some weather moving in over there on the other side of Cowrock. I still have a bit to go up Wildcat. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Fancy Pants, Curious George, and FiFi. 1 mile left to go. I'm sweating, like dripping sweat. Anyway, not that bad, feeling good. Got like a second wind here going up the last hill. In 2/10 of a mile, it's all downhill after that, so should be pretty quick. Here we go. Kind of got up to the top, but I think we have to go up a little bit more. Not sure. There's 2 other guys behind me dancing there, and Troy doesn't have a trail name yet, but I wonder if it's at the top of that hill. That seems like more than 2/10. Who knows? We'll find out. Oh, almost tripped. Yeah, it probably is. That's all right. Just thankful I outran the storm. All right, check in when we get to camp. Fancy Pants, Curious George, and FiFi have arrived. Looks like this is going to be our site for the night. The shelter is full, but that's okay. I'd rather sleep in my tent anyways. So, going to get busy, get it set up, and yeah, sounds good.